Who won the spring game?
You weren't really going to take him out there, were you? 2 outs in the ninth?
Well, he was at 120, and I did tell him that was probably going to be his last hitter. He needed to get that guy out. I didn't want the fans to attack me or, it's a special thing to get a complete game shutout. You never want to extend an athlete beyond his means and hurt somebody because of emotion, and I got to be the adult. Just like earlier in the year in the major leagues, a guy had a no-no going, and because he was on a pitch count, it became national news and that type of deal. And hopefully we have a lot of more games left, and as much as you want him to finish that and get it with a 8-run lead, no sense in taxing a guy too far. So I just went out to maybe give him a breather and make sure he was okay to finish, and told him it was important for him to get that guy out, and he did. So made it easier on me.
What did you see just kind of from him today? He said that was kind of felt like freshman year all over again for him.
Yeah, that was. He executed pitches. He had all 4 pitches going. Got off to a good start, which is last 2 times he's got off to a good start, which is critical for him and our team. And then I think he got better as the game went along. He's a little more fine, a little more moving with his fastball, and did a nice job, obviously.
You challenged these guys today. I know you talked last night you didn't like the effort. You were going to mention that to them. Did you tell them about that and wanted to see some more effort?
I didn't see a whole lot, except for say a whole lot, because they said a whole lot last night. I had a little bit of whining and complaining about not doing 3 things very well and not controlling our energy and our attitude. Just like you guys pointed out, I didn't think it was a very inspired effort yesterday. But they had already addressed that. I could hear the shouting going on outside. We were waiting outside for our turn. So I didn't want to get in their way. I basically said I was very interested in seeing what they come up with based on what they said to one another. And a lot of times peer information or peer pressure is more important than what the coaches want. I did remind them that when you're inconsistent and you're slumping or you have to get up off the deck, my opinion is process 101 is to break the game up into parts, to take it cliche, but 1 pitch at a time. Try to win that 1 pitch, whether it's a back call, it's an inspired effort, it's a body up, it's a execute of a pitch. And I recommended for them to break the game up into parts and not try to win the game, but win it 1 pitch at a time. And I thought we played pretty good pitch to pitch today.
How important is it to have a guy like Cole, who's one of the more veteran guys of your staff, be on the mound after one of these games like that?
Well, I feel good about it, and he hasn't been in dial a pitch, I guess, or been automatic this year, but maybe he'll finish fast. And, one of the reasons that we elected to put Crook first and him second was Cole is typically more of an inning gobbler than Crook is. He gets deeper into games when they're at their best. And if Crook's at his best, he can match up with somebody's Friday guy and give us a chance to win. And maybe we have to use a little bullpen to get that done. And then not that Cole needs to go CG on Saturday, but he can gobble up some innings and maybe bridge a rest day for our bullpen. So that was on paper what it was supposed to look like. And unfortunately, Matty hasn't been able to match bullet for bullet with the other guys Friday. Yeah.
When someone's throwing the ball like Cole was today, are you able to step back as a manager at all and just enjoy the performance?
Well, I call pitches, so I'm involved in that and in the process. He can shake anytime he wants. It puts a smile on your face. You get your chest out a little bit more, and you feel, it's just like sending a hot hitter up to the plate with the bases loaded. You feel better about what the results are going to be. And when a guy's throwing that well, it's like a toy that works extremely well. It runs very well. It's like a high-performance engine, and I get to drive it. It's a Lamborghini or something, and I can make the turns in 5th gear, so to speak. So a guy that's all over the place and doesn't have all his pitches, then you're kind of a little more timid. It's more like the cars I drive.
What do you say to your guys to keep the bats and the momentum going heading into tomorrow's rubber match?
I don't know. I've given a lot of speeches, I guess, and talk is talk and the walk is the walk. I'll just remind him what the formula was today, and I hope that the leadership on this team, and I did appoint 2 guys, senior guys, Jack Carricker and Nick Catalano, for quality control. So maybe I'll just continue to turn to them. They did a great job today.
Thanks, Rich.